So I wanted to talk about automating things. I spend a lot of time working in folders, renaming files. I like things to be named a certain way. I like things to be organized a certain way. And I got tired of doing it by hand. It took forever. So I created a little Automator script that creates my video folders for me. And I wanted to show you that real quick. So here it is, Make Video Folder 2.0, because when Adobe updated to their 2018 applications, for some reason everything had to be rebuilt and it broke, and I was just tired of it. So I moved everything to Creative Cloud. It was on iCloud and I moved it to Creative Cloud. And let's just take a look at what this does. So if I double click this, it's going to ask for a project name, and we'll call it test project and say okay. And now I have a folder here on my desktop called test project, and if I open up test project and we take a look at it, we'll see I have named folders. So I have assets, footage, creatives, and exports. Nothing in assets yet, but in footage I've got camera, drone, and stills. These are all the different kinds of media that I will collect when I'm out making, one of my little family vlogs. Under creatives, I've got test project with the date that I created it, and test project thumbnail with the date I created it. This is a Premiere Pro project, and this is a Photoshop PSD, and nothing obviously in exports yet. So if I pull this up, this text is all editable. This is the last thumbnail I made. It's sized for YouTube. It's 1280 by 720. This is Proxima Nova, which is the font that I use everywhere. And if we open up my Premiere project, we will see that it's all set and ready to go. So let me click into the timeline here, zoom in, and you'll see that I've got my title that I built in After Effects. It's ready to go. I've got you can't see this right now, but I have this little text protection area, and then I have my Cinelut that I got from Travel Feels that I use on everything. So just automated tasks that are ready to go. So my vlog title here, I can always update it because it's a linked item, and so you can just change the title and add all the metadata that you want. And I'm really it's all set up and ready to take footage and music. So that's how I automated things. I used Automator to do that. And if we take a look, I'll just drag this onto Automator. And so here is the action in Automator. It's kind of complex and long. So the first thing I do is I ask for a project name right here, and then I set that as the variable. And I numbered all the variables, so this is project name. Then I create a new folder on my desktop and I name it project name, and then I set the value of that to the root path. Then I go and I create each of those folders and I give them a variable name so I can reference them later. And then I set my subfolders inside of the footage, and then I go and I get these specific templates out of Creative Cloud. I copy them into this folder, and then I go in and I look for each name. So I find Vlog Template 2017 and I replace it with the project name. And then I find Vlog Thumbnails and I replace it with project name dash thumbnail. And then I convert everything to lowercase. I convert all spaces to dashes, and then I add the date at the end and save it as modified file name. And so that gives me these nice little files that are named how I like them, with dashes, lowercase, and a date, so that when I look at them in a year or 2 years or 3 years or whatever, I've got the date on there and I know what they are. So anyway, that's fun with Automator 2.0. Since I rebuilt it tonight, I thought I would record it and walk you through how I did it instead of just having a, have it speed through.